So look, y'all, when it comes to investing in these projects, a lot of individuals want to know which way should they go now since since they are on. Sorry about that, y'all. Y'all know I've been dealing with a cold today. But individuals want to know, right? Which way should they go uh, when dealing with the changes of crypto right now, especially individuals in the meme space? Okay, because these are where we get the majority of the crypto investors because we know this is where newer projects are. This is where DeFi is, mostly DeFi. Everything is like in the meme space. You have metaverse, you have NFTs, you have everything over there. I consider that all in one because that's different from the non-meme cryptos that came from the non-meme era. From when I started investing in crypto, and I'm glad that I see a lot of individuals not only looking at my content, but I actually also taking heed and understanding what my content is. So I get a lot of individuals that's saying, "Well, Realm, I see that you've been talking about we're going to be on the tail end of the main. What should we do if we're going out of this era? What should we do?" The thing is this right here, all right, and I appreciate you all for tuning into my content. So the thing is this right here. I make a lot of Saitama content, okay? And one of the reasons why I make a lot of Saitama content is because, I've done my research on this project. I love what this project has to offer to the masses. All right, I believe Saitama has a lot to offer, to the masses as far as the centralized exchanges, the decentralized exchange and platform, SATA education, their own blockchain. Okay, and we also know that blockchains is going to be blockchain technology is also going to be big in the future because the blockchain is going to become a way of life for the average Joe, which is also why I said that the average Joe, individuals who are not as educated on crypto, have to get educated on this stuff. Okay, so they will be able to survive the new way of life in the future. They have to do this. Okay, I don't believe that people. I don't believe people realize how important that learning NFTs is going to be. All right, NFTs is not just going to be for, creating crypto projects or crypto art and then flipping it. NFTs are going to become a way of life. The metaverse is going to become a way of life. These are things that we have to know. So when we know that and we realize the way that the world is going, the way that the economy is going, the direction that the economy is going in, okay, that means that we have to know what we need to know. What we need to know is crypto. What we need to know are NFTs, is metaverse, is blockchain. We need to know how products are going to work within the blockchain. Okay, and that's what it's going to be about. Okay, so with that being said, okay, when it comes to which way individuals should go, when it comes to crypto, you have to go with projects that's going to offer some to the masses. These are going to be the ones that survive, regulations. These are going to be the ones that survive, standing on the battlefield. They're going to be the ones that survive, in my opinion. Like, and a lot of individuals say, well, you should make other content other than Saitama. I'm making content on Saitama because Saitama is not only one of the most relevant projects out, but they have the potential to offer more to the masses out there. They just do. Where everything they have going on in their roadmap is going to actually cater to the new way of the world. Is going to cater to, in my opinion, the new way of crypto. If the devs stay the course. Now, like I said, the developers have to stay the course, which I believe they will, because they do not have too much on their plate now, as they're able to expand and they're able to hire these multi-man and woman teams out there. And look, 300 right now for that working force right now, and that's just the beginning. I believe in the future we could see 500. We could see close to 1,000. We could see probably close to 15 to 2,000 in the future. We're talking about 5, 10 years from now as this project grows. But when I look at Saitama, they're relevant. They have more to offer. Okay. This is why I do that. And the thing is, I cannot find many projects. I'm not talking about the projects that's already these developers who are talking about, oh, this is what my project wants to do. This is what your project wants to do, but when are you guys putting it into action? And the excuse that I see is that, oh, it's time consuming. Some can't afford to, tackle most things on their roadmaps. All right, and you have to think about this right here. If that's becoming an issue, how long would it take for these projects to actually take off? Because we're talking about Saitama, right, who tackle a lot of things on their roadmap, including the V2 roadmap, without a marketing wallet. Okay, we're going back V1. Okay, they tackle most things on their end without a marketing wallet. So, how is it that these other projects with marketing wallets are saying that they're not able to tackle certain things on their roadmaps? Okay, and they have a marketing wallet. They damn near have more revenue coming through their tokenomics than Saitama does. They do. It's crazy. And should it be, whose fault is it, right? Whose fault is it that the revenue that they have coming in, it has to be distributed out mostly within the tokenomics? That's the developer's fault, because number one, I talked about in my past videos before about building these wild tokenomics roadmaps right now. Okay, that all of your revenue has to cater to. Okay, and that basically leaves the developer with nothing to build within the platform. So if that's the norm, right, how can these projects right now advance? How can they survive? How can these projects survive, regulations and all of that stuff? How can they advance? And like I said, these are projects that a lot of the critics are pushing. It's like a dog chasing its tail around. When will the tail ever get out of the way of the dog? Okay? And so when I say, when individuals ask which way should they go, look for projects that offer something to the masses. Okay? Look for projects that offer something to the masses. Look for projects that are that have a high action to talk ratio. Okay? That's what you look at. Look at roadmaps. Look at a lot of these projects who have roadmaps, big roadmaps like Saitama, and look at the actions that they've already taken. Okay, how many things have they knocked off on their roadmap? Have they knocked off a little bit, or have they knocked off a half or more than half? Look at that. These are the things y'all have to be looking at. Okay, and not only that, look at how long their roadmaps have been out. Okay, look how long it's been since the first time they've talked about doing what they want to do in their roadmap, and look at all of the action they've taken in between. These are the projects you should be looking at. Okay, and now look, I know that this may be boring work, but at the same time, if you're not willing to put in the work and do the research, then why are you investing in that crypto? I hope you're not investing in it because a critic told you to invest in it, or this is the biggest trend on that you're seeing on YouTube. Look at this stuff. Look at the token to action ratio. Okay, the token to action ratio will tell you everything, a lot of what you need to know about a project. It will tell you a lot of what you need to know about a dev. The marketing wallets, the tokenomics, how the tokenomics is set up will tell you everything you need to know about their finances. It would also tell you everything that you need to know on if they will have enough revenue coming in to continue to build within that project and complete other things on that roadmap. If you're looking at all of this stuff and multiple sections of what you're studying leads to a dead end, then you probably should not be investing into that crypto. You probably should not be investing into that project. Do y'all see how I look at things? Do y'all see how y'all need to be looking at things for individuals that want to know what they need to know? This is how you look at things. Okay? Roadmaps, tokenomics, action to talk ratio. How long the developers have been talking about this. Okay? And also look and see if they're doing anything outside of the outside of the crypto space, which is look and see if they're talking about getting themselves more into mainstream media down the road. Look at all of this stuff. Okay, look, one, if you have a project that's chasing its tail around, and a lot of their roadmaps and their revenue and how their revenue is distributed. And look, if you find more than one roadblock, okay, and they're not even nowhere near talking about getting into mainstream media, why are you investing into that project? Okay, and I'm gonna tell you like this: most of the projects that these influencers are pushing either has no mainstream media exposure. Okay, they either have no mainstream media exposure or they're chasing their tails around. These are projects that's going to be chasing their tails around. They're all about the hype. It's all about the hype right now for that developer who's pushing it to make $1, and for most other investors who's just trying to make a short-term flip, make $1. That's all it is. These are projects that are chasing their tail around. And I know that I'm gonna have individuals saying, "Well, Round, this project is good. You know, this developer saying this, they're doing all this." Yes, they're doing all this, but they're doing all of this within the meme space. They need to be out of the meme space to further succeed, and advance. Do y'all understand that? These projects have to get out of the meme space. Step out of your comfort zone. That's what a lot of these developers are not doing. They are not stepping out of their comfort zone. And it's frustrating for these projects that have potential and it's being held back by the developer. They're being held back by the developer because the developer will not step out of their comfort zone to further advance the project. Okay? Like I said, this is stuff that you individuals out there have to be looking at. This is why I cover Saitama, because this development team is offering more to the masses and they're stepping out of their comfort zone. This is why I cover it. A lot of individuals say you should cover other. No, I don't want to cover other projects. If these projects can prove that they have more to offer, okay, and that they're willing to go an unconventional route when it comes to the crypto space, I will cover those projects. But I'm not interested in covering none of these projects that all of these influencers are covering just to get views. Okay, and the whole thing is, and the whole time these are projects that are chasing their tails around like dogs. I'm not interested in that. When another project comes along that is going an unconventional route like Saitama is aiming to do, okay, I will cover that project. Okay, but the fact that I'm not covering a lot of these projects, that should tell you something about the crypto space. All right, that should tell you something about the crypto space. All right, so I wanted to make this video. Okay, and remember, y'all. All right, look at these things. Go back and look at this video. Get a piece of paper. Write this stuff down. Okay, write this stuff down so you will know what projects to look at. And look, please take some time to research. I know that this can be boring work. But take some time to research, y'all. Because look, y'all want to invest, right? Y'all want to invest. So do the research. Y'all want to invest, so do the research. Okay, if you're not willing to do the research, do not invest. It does not make no sense to invest if you're not doing research and you're investing in things that's not going to get you nowhere and you're ending up frustrated. Okay, so I wanted to say that. All right, and remember, every now will be history tomorrow, and you either have patience in this crypto investing space or lose in the end, and you do not want to be a loser. All right, so this is my video, and I will catch you all on the up and up. Outie.